All right, we are going to make some songs, or a song with Studio One Prime, and just, milk this free version, see how much we could get out of it, and see what it actually can do. So let's throw some strings in and screw around with them for a little bit. Oops. How about a bass? And let's see what else we got in here. Let's see what synths we have. It's kind of cool. Let's see what else we got. Let's do something like that. So let's click in that tempo. Just click over the tempo word and click your tempo. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So we're like at 86. Let's turn on the metronome. Let's turn on the circle here to do a pre-count in and hit the record button. I forgot what I was going to play, but here we go. Now, I was really off beat, but let's see if the quantize will fix that for me. Okay. Let's re-record that because I was really off beat. Quantize that. Okay, there's a few notes off, so let's just double click on the event and then use the zoom here in the MIDI editor. And if you haven't used Zoom in Studio One, you just grab anywhere in the timeline, pull up and down to zoom in and out, or left and right to move left and right. It's a really easy way to get around inside Studio One. So let's just pull that one note over. Actually, I want to pull it instead of rewriting it. And then there was one towards the end, so let's scroll out towards the end. And it looks like it's these guys. There we go. Now, there's a lot of effects on that pad, so let's tweak it a little bit, maybe take something out of it, because it seems like a little too much going on there. First, let's loop this by selecting it, hitting P to put the selector over it, and then the slash to turn looping on. And okay, there we go. Just took a little bit of the release off so it's not as flowy. Now, all the effects in that pad are built in because no effects are on right now, as you can see. So it comes built in with some effects. Let's throw a drum kit in there. Let's see what Dance Kit has for us. All right, let's try that. All right, now we could play it in, or let's throw pattern in. I like patterns. So if you go to event, insert pattern. Pattern's cool. It's just a nice little sequencer that they finally chucked into Studio One that is real easy to put beats in. So let's go down to C1, hit that bass drum, just throw 4 in there, and that clap, let's put 1 there, 1 there. Here's something I like about sequencers, drum sequencers. You find some cool notes, and you just chuck them in all over the place, random, and see what happens. Let's actually just loop that. You could drag out that loop, and it just loops it 4 times for us. All right, so we have something that's a little more interesting than just a bass, drum, and hi-hats. We have some percussion that we're built in there. It might not be the best right now, but at least it gives it some flavor of something that's more unique than just a plain old beat. So now let's, I'm feeling like a synthy arpeggiator thing on top of everything. So let's go for that. The only instrument we have in Studio One Prime is presence. So let's find a synth that we can arpeggiate, like this Arp Poly Sync. No, I don't like the way that sounds. Let's see what else we got. All right, let's play something like that, and then we'll add some effects in. All right, that wasn't bad right off the bat, actually. I'm getting pretty good at this. Impromptu arpeggios. Here's what we recorded. Let's quantize it. All right, let's just loop that baby, or duplicate it 4 times. And let's add some effects on it to make it fit in the mix a little better and sound cool. All right, let's add some filter on and modulate the filter. In fact, let's throw the filter into this envelope here so we get more pluckiness. So let's put envelope 2, which is this guy down here, to modulate cutoff filter. And let's hear how that sounds. Oh, we got to adjust the amount here. There we go. All right, let's make the bass drum a little louder. Oops. Just the bass drum. So how do we do that? That is a good question. Okay, yeah, here we go. So in the drum sequencer, to select a note, there should be a pencil icon or something over here. I just want to select these. I don't want to do anything with them. This is something I might have to learn how to do. it is adjusting the velocity of everything in that spot, which I really don't want to do, but all right. All right, good enough. Let's automate the cutoff here for 4 measures of the pad to just build it up a little bit. So automation starting low. Let's bring it up to about there. Let's hear how that's sound. And let's bring in the drums maybe out here. Okay, and then let's bring everything in heavy here. So let's turn off the automation on the filter here. In fact, let's automate the filter just being on here. So if we automate active or inactive on the filter, it's just a switch. So I'm going to turn the filter off right here. Let's see if that sounds good. And let's add a cool bass in there. Now, just to keep things tidy, let's add a ranger. Let's make this the intro. This will be the verse. Just so we have things, we know where things are. And let's go to a bass and see what we got. T-bass? I have no idea what that is. Nah. It's acoustic, but let's just hear how it sounds in the mix. It might have a good bottom end for the mix. Nah, I don't like it, but I'm going to use it to record and then we'll switch out instruments. So let me zoom in here, start there, hit record. 3, 4. All right, now let's quantize that. Turn the bass red so we know it's bass. Turn the drums yellow because that's the color I like them. And let's play that and switch out some bass instruments and see what sounds good. You could hardly hear it. It's in the background and it's doing this. I think it might work. Let's keep that on. I like it. All right, so that's all we're going to do for today. Just get the beginning of a song going on and just screwing around with Studio One Prime, seeing what it can do. We've used automation. We've used the drum sequencer. Studio One Prime has a lot of functionality. It just doesn't have a lot of, I guess, content and a lot of effects. Like yesterday, we tried to do sidechain compression on it, and it didn't turn out that great. But this is cool that we're just milking this program for all we can, and then we're just going to upgrade to Pro, because I actually don't have Studio One 5 yet. So I'm going to buy that, and then we'll mess around with Studio One 5 Pro. But let's just do everything we can in Prime and see what happens. So I'll probably stream later today or tomorrow, and see you guys later.